Why, hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, the Copper Owl, bringing you another Pokemon counter video. Again, this is another test video, kind of testing out the algorithm with this stuff. So it's really just to test out the title. And so I'm very, very much not feeling it today. Today has to be one of the worst Sundays I've ever had. But let's talk about Cresselia. Cresselia is probably one of those most annoying. I hate Cresselia. I freaking hate this damn thing. Like, I hated it since Gen 4, okay? I just hate this thing. And it just got better as time went on, but still, it's like, I never liked this Pokemon. It's just too tanky. It's just so, it was, even back in the day, it was unfair, and my brother would use it, and he just bothered me with it. So that's why I'm kind of like, a bit more of an expert on it, because I hate it when my brother won. So he didn't know how to use his right, so that's also another thing, but still, it just tanked all those hits. But yeah, it's like, there's really no other way to run Cresselia. You just run it Calm Mind, Moonblast, Stored Power, Moonlight. That's really all you do. It's just, you just run it like that. You give it the Covert Cloak or the Leftovers. That Covert Cloak makes it better, and that it's protected from, like, Salt Cure and all that. And you go Terra Electric, Terra Poison. And Terra Poison is like, okay, it's a tank, it can't get poisoned. But now it's like weak to psychic moves. So, yeah, but Terra Electric, it has no weakness. It could still get, but now it can get poisoned, but it can't get, like, poisoned through, like, certain things. So it's like, yeah, what pick your poison? They're both good. The thing's freaking wall, and it's hard to beat. Now, how do you beat it? Skeledirge is a pretty good one, because it gets unaware. So it just ignores all of that. But the stored power still goes up in power. Keep that in mind. So, yeah, it's you might want to go like a Terra. You don't really even have to Terra because it's Ghost. And the item, this is more of like a bulk build, so I would have gone Leftovers with it. Yeah. So there we go. So yeah, you could just burn it, whittle it down with the burn, as well as hitting it with the Hex repeatedly. It doesn't have the special defense boost. There you go. And all that. And you could keep boosting yourself up with Torch Song, just set up on it. And of course, they could just switch out, but Cresselia really wants to set up, so there you go. You could just start setting up yourself as well. Another option I've considered is Glamora. And the reason why it's because if they're using the poison one, you could have the corrosion and the toxic Venoshock. You could do the same thing with Salazzle, but Salazzle is more frail. And Glamora has decent bulk to it. So let's just give it like a... This is more like a... I wouldn't suggest this. Like, you have to go to Terra Steel type. And this is more of a sacrifice type of thing. You might even want to run Memento and all that. So... But it's mostly because, even with all of this extra bulk on it, it's faster than Cresselia by just 1 point. So even at, like, there's no speed investment with these two, it's faster than Cresselia by... Oh, this one's level 100, my bad. Let me... By a little bit. So some people invest speed into Cresselia, and it's like, why would you do that? That's really dumb. Like, I get, like, they want to add speed, like, certain threats and all that stuff, but this thing is not really meant to add speed, but at the same time, it has fairly decent speed. Even a Choice Scarf would actually make a difference. But just 1 point, no speed investment ones. There is a certain player who I believe doesn't invest in speed, but he might, I'm not sure. So, yeah. Then we have Heat Train right here. You just taunt Magma Storm. Just like you trap it, you're burning in and all that stuff, and you got access to taunt, so you can whittle it down. Just another option. It has a lot of resistance to the attack, and it's just bulkier than Glamora. I think Glamora could survive a hit if it's a +2. I don't remember on the top of my head. Not as fast, but it's just like it has the more bulk to it. So yeah. I think they're almost as bulky as each other, I believe. Like 120? No, they're not. Okay, never mind. It's way bulkier. But yeah, you're just whittling it down and all that. He gets flame body, flash fire. Then the next one, for more offensive purposes, is Haxorus. And I don't know why people are not running Haxorus, because you could just go past certain abilities and all that stuff. So, but this is more of like a specialized Haxorus just for the Cresselia, which you're running Terra Ghost, Terra Blast, and all that. And you would think like, okay, this isn't that good, but you would be surprised at just how well this thing works. It's adamant nature, max out the attack, max out the speed, and all that. And you don't even need to really max out the speed. You could just probably just put in enough investment into it. Let's see. I need like a no speed investment. Yeah, with no speed investment, the Haxorus still outspeeds the Cresselia at level 50. Yeah, 105, 117. And it has okay bulk. But you're like, really, you're not going to, I don't think you're still going to survive that. So it's still like, yeah, just give it into the speed. But you can do weird shenanigans with that. And everything. So, so going to the damage calculator, which one was the, here we go. You have the Cresselia that I essentially built right there, covert cloak and all that stuff. I activated the terror types. So electric one. Let's take. It will. A life orb, max attack, life orb, mold breaker, ghost, Haxorus, earthquake versus the Terra Electric Cresselia as a guaranteed 2-hit KO. And so there you go. But it's like the Cresselia is just going to recover, you know what I mean? It's just going to get its HP back. It's going to switch out and everything like that. Even if it hasn't activated its Terra type, the Ghost Terra Blast is also a 2-hit KO. And all that. And imagine if you just activated a Sword Dance. So let's go with a +2. Of course, this is a different one. I would run Trailblazer, but anyway, +2. It's 1-hit KO on both moves. And all that. I think even at a +1. So if you ran Dragon Dance instead, it is a 2-hit KO with the Earthquake. Okay, yeah, it's slightly just weak, and it's a 1-hit KO with the Terra Blast. So yeah, it's freaking it's very interesting. That's how good the Haxorus actually is, where weird things happen. Where is it? Just a little example of how good it is. This is a max defense one. Not even max defense. Actually, yeah. So let's go with +2. Okay, 3 hook. Oh yeah, Garganical is that good, but yeah. So the next video will be Garganical. Just wanted to see that, but yeah, it's very Cresselia is just very boring, and it has very easy counters to it. But the one I like, again, I just prefer the Haxorus because like it's just a lot quicker. As we saw with the how a Dragon Dance one would work. It's like, okay, it's a one-shot KO with the Ghost Terra. You can also run just for, let's say for the example, if you don't want to run Terra Ghost, you can run the let me max this out. Shadow Claw. How do I do this? Okay. So Shadow Claw would be a 4-hit KO after Leftovers Recovery. Oh, it's level 100, yeah. That has to be level 50. Okay, so max life orb, plus 2. Let's just make it a neutral. It's a 2-hit KO with a Shadow Claw. And let's say the crit mattered. It's still a 2-hit KO. After Leftovers Recovery. Wow, it's just 1 point down, huh? But yeah. That's pretty cool. But at plus 1, let's see. Take out the crit. It's still a guaranteed 2-hit KO after Leftover Recovery. Okay. That's pretty cool. And of course, with a crit, you're going to knock it out. But yeah. So, honestly, I think Haxorus is probably like the best dude for this job. Of course, Skeledirge is also pretty good for this job, but... And I'm probably going to run Skeledirge over Haxorus, because he deals with Kingambit as well, but I think maybe even Haxorus might deal with Kingambit. I have to do some more testing, but in the next video, I'm pretty sure I'm going to talk about Organical. Well, thank you all very much. You all have a nice day. And if you got any, like, ideas, post it in the comments. Please and thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.